Yes guys, what is happening, and welcome back to a brand new video on the Audi S1. So as you can see, we're still in a bit of a mess, bit of a nightmare here, but what we're going to do today is just do that one step to near completion. So let's get to it. So the video you may have saw last week, we was messing around with the headlights, the bumper and that. Unfortunately, because the part has to come from Germany, paint has to clear, then it takes so long to get dispatched and delivered. We are still waiting on the brackets for the headlights. I have ordered them literally as we finished the video. I ordered them straight away, so it's been over a week now, still haven't got them. So literally we can't put the front end together until it has been done. I know a lot of you saying bodging it and that. I am genuinely doing my absolute best to not bodge this car. I don't feel like I have bodged it to this point, and we're not going to. So to get on with today's video so we can make this car ever closer to completion is this. So you may see here we have a bit of a gap. I can like lose my finger down here. So I spoke to Manny, the body shop guy, and he was like, man, that's the door's all creasing. I don't know if you can see it, but the door is actually pulled in. Probably could have had someone maybe repair it, but I thought for the hassle we'll just buy a new door. So I've been looking and there was only one colour, so I'm hoping the colour matches and everything's the same. So yeah, it's time to throw a new door on. So there is really no easy way of making it. So I've undone like what, 3 bolts, one there, one under there, oh 4, so one under there, sorry, and then literally with my pry tool, my Milwaukee one, yeah, plugging it, Milwaukee. I'm loving Milwaukee stuff at the minute. This is the door card off, so now I've just got to work out, like, I don't know if I need to transfer this one onto the new door or transfer that. So right, I'm going to get the new door, and I'm going to get the new door, not new, second hand. I'm going to get that and then put that kind of against it and kind of see what, I'm going to look at the part numbers and that's if the part numbers are the same, because I'm seeing stuff on the other door that I can't see on this door. So yeah, I'm so gutted because the only bit of damage on this door is obviously the bit at the front, but the other side still needs painting. So oh god, what a nightmare. But this is the things we do for crash damage stuff, so this is what it is. So we're just going to do a bit of part referencing. So ref, we got, I don't even know if you can see it. Oh man, come on camera. So we got AXO 959792K. Look over here. XO, yes, I think this should all fit, like it even comes with that. The only thing obviously I need to do is undo the wing mirror, because it doesn't come with a wing mirror, so it shouldn't be too bad. I just need to work out how I'm going to disconnect it. So I'm going to have to pull this connector up here, I believe, to pull this out, undo that, and then I think I should just lift the door up. Oh man, I'm going to be in the way now. So let me get the pry tool. I believe I do not, if I damage this, I'm going to be in big trouble, man. I think it's caught up the little rib on the inside of the door. Right, so I think, if I'm correct, so obviously this wire here looks like it goes to the mirror. So like sometimes just try and have a little look before you start ripping stuff out, because otherwise if you're just too heavy-handed you can cause yourself issues. So just got my little Milwaukee pry tool. Yep, and I've just lost it inside the door. Don't do that. Obviously we're not using this door, so it doesn't matter too much, but yeah, there we go, lovely. So pop them out, then we should be able to see bolt holes. I don't know how many there's going to be, I'm guessing 2 or 3, but yeah. Then so undone those 2, which is a 10mm, 2 10mm, and there's a 10mm hide in there, but there does seem to be a piece of rubber that's like going down the side of it, so I can't really access that just yet. I'm going to pull this out of the way and see if I can get better access, because all it is literally a 10mm hand tight, and then the mirror should come loose. I'm just having difficulty removing it at the minute. Yeah, so I've like gone in on an angle and then like tried to push the rubber out of the way. I don't know if this is going to fall now or not. Yeah, I think it might. So, whoa, she's coming. So I'm just trying to hold it. Ah, no, that's the nut gun. First investigation. Yep, so this one here, so it pulls up out of here, pulls up out of here. It's obviously fir tree with clips, fir tree, then in there. And then if I put my hand up here, there's a fir tree that's actually inside the door, so that's the reason why that won't come out. So I've just got to trace this back, pull these two fir trees out, these two fir trees, pop this out, work out how this comes out. Got to watch it because it's raining, it's getting really bad. So, and then I think once that's off, to be fair, I don't really need to do this now, but obviously because it's upright, it'd be easier to take off now than do it when it's on the floor, do you know what I mean? So yeah, let's whip this out. Right, so now if you can see, we are going for in here. So this is a TX40, it's a bit tight. I need to get some TX bits because this is a ball out, this is. But yeah, as you can see, she's coming. There we go. Could have done with a gun. Right, so on the hinges there's like these little hex/star keys, so I put 6mm on it. I'm hoping I can just loosen it off, and then it should, I'm guessing it, when I go to pull the door up, it should let me take it out maybe? I don't know. Right, so this is the screw. I don't know how well you can see that, hopefully it picks it up. Fuck. No. Ah, it's a lot harder than it looks. Right, so thankfully, coming from that side, it's a lot better. It's a lot more easier. So I'm going to connect the door up. Obviously the connector. Bolt this bad boy back in. Then hopefully she all works as she should. Yo, I say I'm not a mechanic. I don't claim to be. I just love cars, love working on cars, and I learn on the go. So yeah, for anyone dissing me, I'm giving it my best shot. Yeah. So, and I'm even filming it to show you what I'm doing, what I've done wrong. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, please, because it massively helps out. Like honestly, I'm getting 170 odd likes with like 3,000-4,000 views. Mate, please, just if you do anything for me, just please like the video, comment, or just say well done, or just tell me what you think. Let me know what you think. So thank you all, I appreciate it. So look at that, the door is on. So we've gone from like opposite ends of the spectrum. So we've gone from being like really far on this side. So look at that. Oh, that is literally the dream. Like the door seems to be poking out a little bit more than the wing now, and the only problem is this front sill still needs to be pulled out a bit. Like obviously I don't have the proper tools. I have like the slide hammer, and trust me, it's not the greatest. And I'll be real with you, this is difficult, especially not having the right tools and not having the best knowledge. You all learn on the go, and that's the only way of actually proceeding in life. Is you make mistakes, you learn from them, you get information and go from there. But yeah, this is where we're at. So the bottom of the door is slightly, well, it's not is slightly, it is on the piss. Like look at the gap there. You can see how much the sill needs to come out. So the sill needs to come out at least maybe an inch. But like as you can see, the top here looks sweet, man. It probably just needs pulling out just a tiny little bit, which obviously I've just literally done these grub screws up, and then obviously everything else is out of place. But we can't do nothing until we get them brackets there. But it doesn't actually look that bad. Like the back of it, sweet. It's just literally, it's just this bit, I'd say till about there. it's like there's no point trying to push the sill in, because if I push the sill in, we've still got like, well, I can't get my thumb in there, so it's still a little gap. It's not great, but yeah, so it needs to be sorted. Right, so if you think that I'm not jumping the gun a bit, I'm not. I've kept the speaker out because I think the S1 is newer, so I just wanted to put the newer speaker in. And then obviously, if I drop any bolts, I'm going to have to undo the speaker again. So I'm going to just put the 3 bolts in there, put the clip in for the inside of this wiring with my hand, and then push these back in, connect this up, and then I think it's literally just a case of just putting on the door card, and then we're good to go. So yeah, it didn't seem too bad. So yeah, I would say if you've got basic mechanical experience, use undoing TX bolts. I think it's literally TX25s, TX40, and then you can whip a door off, like easy as that. So yeah, let's connect this bad boy. Right, so luckily it's a good job I actually left that down, because I dropped the bolt twice. The end of the socket fell off, and luckily enough, the person I bought this door off, they left these bolts in here, so it'd have been jingling around like no one's business. So yeah, it's time to connect this up, put the door card back on, and hopefully we're in the beans. So it'll only go in a certain way, so you need to make sure it's angled all the way out, like so, pushed in, and then as you come to close it, it will lock in place. And then obviously that's the locking pin. Wire sound. Then all we've got to do really is this one here. So there's a, whoa, we're missing something. I feel like we're missing something. Normally there I had a little brain fart. The door latch, which is there, was already attached to it, and I couldn't work out what was going on. So yeah, this is all in place now. Hook that back in, and I believe that we could push the door back on now. Whoa, that does not like that at all. Right, so you're lot are probably watching this thinking, I'm sure he was putting the door on in the last segment of the video. So I thought, you know what, this ain't going on, and I might as well see if the window goes down. So the window only goes a bit further down than this, and then it stops, and I was like, what the hell is going on? So there is a little tiny like hole with, if you look on this, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little grommet, a grub screw. I was like, what the hell? So bear in mind, the guide for the window sits there. When I've pulled this wire out, when I've put it back through, instead of routing it backwards behind the guide and then through, I've literally just ran it through the mirror straight out. So yeah, I have to disconnect the wiring, pull the wiring back through. Oh god, but it could have been worse. I could have put the whole thing back on and then still had to do it again. So yeah, I'm just going to rip this back off and run the wiring back the other way rather than this way. So let's go. Right then, so a moment of truth. Will the windscreen go down? Will the window go down? Yep, that's how we do it. That's how we do it. Beautiful. Now, connect this back onto there, do the bolts up. Jobs are good at. Boom, and for some bad boy reason, that's gone in nice as pie. So I've just got one bolt there, one bolt there, one bolt there, one bolt there, and the door card is finished. Right, so as we've mentioned before, I spoke to an alignment place, and they said the bottom one does the toe and the lower one can do the camber. So I spoke to a few people, and I think obviously the tracking is bad on the back anyway. But the thing that doesn't help, it's got, I don't even know the size, I'm gonna have to measure them in a sec, but these have got some ridiculous spacers on. they look too big for the arches. So I'm gonna just, because my brother went to throw away his bolts and I managed to get his bolts, I'm just gonna take the spacer off and just fit normal wheel bolts, because even though it's got a spacer and the camber looks bad, the camber might not even look that bad, but because the spacer is so big, it could be it looks like it's worse than it probably is, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm just going to undo these now, take the spacer off, slap a new one on. Sorry, I'm trying to not talk too much and get stuff done, so I hope you kind of like this new which is what I want to do. So yeah, make it more interesting for you guys, so let's go. The problem I've got, it does look like obviously it's in the air, so you ain't going to get a true representation of it, but it does look like the arm, yeah, is being pulled down like that. Like, look, as you can see, these Audi rear ends, I just don't like the setup on them. Like, it seems like there's a lot going on with them. So yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on there. So I'm guessing once that's under load, it's going to flatten back out again. But there's so much that needs adjusting, it's crazy. Yes, so for what I'm gauging here, that is a 20mm spacer, so, which I believe is too big anyway. Yeah, I think people run like 10 to 12mm spacers on these, so yeah, not good really. Difference of that wheel, so we go like, it's lost in the arch now, and then we go to the other side, and look how much that pokes out. Like, obviously, because the camber's unknown, it doesn't really help, but yeah, that's crazy. Right, so yeah, I am kind of stuck. I need to get it put through to a new MOT to obviously be able to drive it on the road, and obviously for the safety of whoever buys it next. So at the minute, we're waiting on these little headlight brackets. So I can't actually put the front end together, because I'm not going to put the front end together without the brackets and then have to strip it all apart again. It's doing my head in. I do want, they do like an RS grille for the front end. I would like that, but obviously it all comes down to cost. Like, I wouldn't mind doing RS front grille, get like a splitter kit. You can get splitter, side skirts and diffuser. But obviously, the more money I spend on this, the more money I'm going to really need when I come to sell it. So yeah, I don't know what to do, because I want to obviously put my own stamp on it, but at the minute, the more money I plow into something, and the less money I get back, just means my budget just gets smaller and smaller each time. So yeah, comment down below, let me know what your thoughts are. And yeah, I think this might actually be it for this video, because like I say, waiting for parts, and I'm like stuck now. So hopefully see you next Sunday, and hope you all enjoyed this one. Like, share, comment, share, subscribe. Please like the video. Give me, if we can get 1,000 likes, 1,000 likes would be absolutely amazing. So yeah, let's go.